What was the hardest part of adopting your child? The process started with a phone call on a rainy Thursday afternoon. My partner and I had been trying to adopt for nearly 3 years, facing dead ends, endless paperwork, and moments where we nearly gave up. Then, out of nowhere, the agency called. A baby girl had been born 2 days earlier. Her birth mother had chosen us from a profile book. She was ready to sign the papers. We drove to the hospital in silence, the kind of silence that feels heavier than words. When we arrived, we were escorted to a small room near the maternity ward. The nurse handed her to us like she had done it 100 times before, but for us, it felt like the world had stopped moving. Her name tag just read, "Baby Girl." She was wrapped in a soft pink blanket, her eyes closed, her breathing slow and shallow. The hardest part wasn't the waiting or the uncertainty. It was standing in that room, holding a newborn child, and feeling the weight of another woman's decision pressing down on our shoulders. We met the birth mother the next morning. She was 20 years old, quiet and calm. She didn't cry. She just asked us to take care of her daughter. She looked me straight in the eye as she said it, and I nodded because I didn't know what else to do. The papers were signed 2 days later, and we were allowed to take the baby home. Everything should have felt perfect, but it didn't. There was a tightness in my chest I couldn't explain. We set up the nursery. We changed diapers, stayed up all night, held her through fevers and colic and screaming fits. Friends came by with balloons and casseroles calling us mom and dad like it was the most natural thing in the world. But it didn't feel natural at first. The hardest part was bonding. I loved her. I knew I did, but it didn't feel instant. I kept waiting for that magical moment everyone talked about, where you look into your child's eyes and just know. It didn't happen right away. It crept in slowly, like the way dawn breaks through a dark room. One night, about a month in, she wouldn't stop crying. My partner was asleep. I sat in the rocking chair, exhausted, numb, my body sore from the tension. I whispered a lullaby my mother used to sing to me, not really expecting anything. She stopped crying, just like that. Her eyes found mine in the dim light, and something shifted in my chest. I felt it. Not just love, but connection. From that moment on, she was mine in every way that mattered. Adoption isn't a clean story tied with a ribbon. It's messy, emotional, full of fear and doubt, but it's also full of unexpected beauty. Months later, when she took her first step, she walked toward me. Not because I was the one who gave her life, but because I was the one who stayed. The one who rocked her at 2 a.m., kissed her scraped knees, whispered love into the silence. Now she calls me mama, like she's always known. And maybe, in some way, she always has.